Hey there and welcome back to our kitchen. My name is Emily and this is Lauren and we're two of Festival's mealtime mentors. Lauren, I don't know about you, but sometimes after a big Thanksgiving dinner, we sometimes have so many different leftovers and I just don't know what to do with them.
Yes, and it can take up a ton of space in your fridge and everybody makes their own plate and heats it up and it can kind of be a little tedious.
Yeah, so today we have a great solution. We're making a Thanksgiving leftovers casserole using up all of those different leftovers.
And it's perfect because then you're combining everything right into this casserole dish and it eliminates a lot of those different containers. And I know at least for me, my fridge is super full. It's packed.
Yes.
And it's nice to kind of get it all in one casserole dish, which is perfect.
Absolutely. So let's just get started.
Yeah, so our first step, we're gonna spray our casserole dish.
Now this recipe can definitely be modified depending on the amount of leftovers you have. So you could certainly use a bigger baking dish if you have more leftovers.
Yes. And our next step, we're gonna combine our fresh cranberry sauce.
So we have a really fantastic recipe for a fresh cranberry sauce on our blog. You can head over to festfoods.com/holidays and find that. It's made with 100% juice, so it's a more natural sweet cranberry sauce and uses fresh cranberries, which is really kind of cool.
Yes, I love that recipe. I make it every year.
All right, well, Lauren's getting that mixed up. We're going to move on to our leftover mashed potatoes. We're going to be adding this into a bowl with some cheese and mayo to really tie everything together and keep this really moist while we bake it again.
And I'm sure some of you are watching this and thinking, oh my gosh, the holiday right around the corner. I haven't planned anything yet. A great option that we have at Festival, which I personally love, are our heat and serve holiday dinners.
Yes.
So you can choose from turkey, ham, prime rib, and lasagna. New this year, something a little more non-traditional. But you can order those meals. You just heat up and serve at home. You can order them at your local Festival Foods in the deli department. Various sizes depending on how many people you have coming over for the holiday. So a really nice option if you're looking for something that's going to be a little bit easier. And then, of course, you can use those leftovers in this recipe as well.
Absolutely. Okay, I think this is pretty well mixed. We're going to move over to our stuffing. That's going to be our base and our topping of this dish. So we're just going to take about half of this and place it on the bottom.
Perfect.
A little bit more. All right.
And then next, we're adding our leftover turkey. Just going to use this to kind of spread it out here. And what's nice about this is, of course, after we have Thanksgiving meal and the turkey can get a little dry.
Yes.
It's just what happens. So this is a nice option because we're adding in a lot of things that have pretty good moisture content.
And really, if you did have some leftover gravy, this might be a great opportunity to incorporate some of that in here as well.
Yes, so I'm just going to spread our cranberry mixture and mayo mixture over the top here as evenly as possible.
Yeah, it can be a little bit hard and challenging.
Yeah, it'll
get mixed together anyways.
Yeah. Perfect.
All right, so I'm going to top this with our mashed potato mixture. I am a huge fan of mashed potatoes and gravy, so these leftover mashed potatoes is probably my favorite part of this dish here.
I just love that everything does come together so nicely in one casserole dish.
Yes.
And you get all the great flavors together, which is really fun.
All right. Then we're just going to finish it with our remaining stuffing.
And this is nice because then it just kind of seals it right in.
And
right
the stuffing will get nice and kind of golden brown on top and a little bit crunchy. It's, super delicious.
Perfect. So that's it. We just basically layered everything. This is Thanksgiving meal in one casserole.
Right in the casserole.
So all we need to do then is just pop this in the oven at 375 for about 40 minutes or until it's completely cooked through.
Yes.
So I'm going to do that.
And I think this is a great opportunity to talk a little bit about leftovers and food safety because we are using leftovers in this dish. And especially around the holidays when we have lots of different dishes, we want to make sure that we're keeping hot food hot and cold food cold. Just making sure that all of our food is staying safe and putting it into the refrigerator. Usually within that 4-hour time frame, that's about the limit that we want to let food sit out. We don't want to go over that 4-hour limit if possible.
Yes, definitely good things to keep in mind around the holidays when we have food sitting out.
Yeah,
so here's our leftover casserole. It looks beautiful.
It does.
Our last ingredient is we're just going to add some dried cranberries on the top as a garnish.
I love the holiday flair and color that this adds to this dish. And today we're using some cranberries from Patience Fruit and Company. You can find this brand in our natural and organic department, but we really like using these because they're a really nice and kind of plump and juicy dried cranberry, so they add a really nice flavor to these types of dishes.
Yes, this looks awesome.
It does. So I'm gonna serve you up some of this delicious casserole.
Oh, and it's like nice and crunchy on the
It
top.
is. It looks delicious. Let's see if I can get a piece out. Yum.
I love stuffing. That's my favorite.
Is it?
Around the holidays.
All right. Ooh, it just smells like Thanksgiving.
It does. I'm digging right into this.
What do you think?
Oh my gosh, this just tastes totally like Thanksgiving in one bite.
Thanksgiving in a casserole. Well, we hope you give this creative take on a Thanksgiving dinner a try.
And for more holiday recipe ideas and resources from your mealtime mentors, visit bestfoods.com/holidays.